Hello. In our last video, we have discussed about expressions or formulas for electric potential and electric potential difference. We clearly discussed that what electric potential means and what electrostatic potential difference means. Electric potential difference is about doing the work within the 2 points which are lying in the electric field of the given charge, whereas electric potential, it is about doing the work in bringing the charge from infinite distance to some finite point within the electric field of the given charge. So we clearly derived the expressions for the electric potential difference, and we have also derived the expression for electric potential due to an electric dipole due to a discrete distribution of charge, and also we have discussed about continuous distribution charges. So these are the two expressions we have got in our earlier class. This is the expression for electric potential, which simply is given by V is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught into Q upon R, where Q is the charge whose electric potential we are calculating at this position R. And second one is the electric potential difference for the work done between the 2 points VB minus VA. This is the electric potential difference between the 2 points A and B, between which the charge is being moved, which is given by 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught into Q into 1 upon RB minus 1 upon RA. All this work is done against the electric field of the given charge. This is what we have already discussed. From here we can understand that potential will go on decreasing if R goes on increasing. Means if the distance of the point to which the charge is to be brought, it is lying at a further distance, the electric potential decreases, or we can say it is less. That simply signifies, what does that mean? That is not just mathematics, it is a physics here. That simply signifies that amount of work required to be done at a further point from the charge is less than the amount of work done is required to be done to a point which is closer to the charge. So if charge is to be brought to a point which is closer to the charge, the work done will be more, and hence its potential will be said to be more. And so in the case of electric potential difference, if the charge is being brought from a further point to a closer point, the electric potential will be more. Means more amount of work has to be done against the electric field of the given charge. So this is the basic information we have discussed in our last class, and we have concluded just now. I am just extending the very same discussion of electric potential and electric potential difference to introduce another very important term, which is called as electric potential gradient. So to begin with, let me take some charge Q at some point O, for example, and we are trying to bring some unit positive test charge from point P through small displacement up to point Q. This small displacement is dl, as we have discussed earlier. So position of this point P is R with respect to this given charge, source charge Q, and position of this charge Q, the charge which is to be brought at point Q, it is R minus dr if the change in displacement is dr. So the position of the charge, because charge is being brought closer to the positive charge, so R has reduced. So R has reduced by this amount dr. So therefore the position vector or position of this point P is R minus dr. Or in other way we can say that the charge is being displaced from point P to point Q through displacement dl. So the direction of electric field due to this positive charge plus Q on the positive unit test charge Q naught, for example, it is away from the charge Q. So from here we can write the expression for the electric potential difference between point P and point Q. So from the diagram, it is written as VB minus V, or let me write it as VQ minus VP. The charge is being displaced from point P to Q. So therefore electric potential difference simply takes the form, it is nothing but by definition it is the amount of work done from P to Q on unit charge. So this is the amount of work done on unit charge. So from this discussion we can check the value of this work. What is the amount of work done? From here the amount of work done, it is simply given by minus Q naught E dot dl by the definition of work done in this case. So from here we can simply write, we can take this Q naught to the left side, so it becomes work done per unit charge, which we are going to use here, which is actually the potential difference between the points P and Q. It is given by minus E dot dl, where dl is the displacement between P to Q. So this can be written as minus E into dl into cos of theta, where theta is the angle between the electric field and the length element dl. So from here, as we are taking that electric field is directed in forward direction, whereas displacement dl is taking in reverse direction. So there is an angle theta of 180 degree here. So from that we can write the formula to be minus E into dl into cos 180 reduces to minus 1. So that simply gives us, because it is minus 1, so from that we have got this result E into dl, because minus cancels out with the minus. Now let us focus again on this diagram. The length, or we can say displacement, is taking place from P to Q, and therefore the position of the charge is also getting reduced by an equal amount, which we represent as R. So it is dr. So because dl is increasing in this direction, and therefore dr is also increasing, but in a direction in which dl is increasing. So therefore we can say that dl is nothing but it is the same as dr, change in position of r. So it is the same change, more change is taking place in the charge. So which we, because both are opposite, so we write it minus sign with dr. So dl is nothing but equal to minus dr. So this total amount of work done per unit charge, this is given by E into dl. dl simply means minus dr. So that we get as minus E into dr. So from here we understand this left hand side term is nothing but it is the electric potential difference between P and Q. So it is Q minus Vp. This is the electric potential, which we can also write as dV, simply the change in potential between P and Q. This is equal to minus E into dr. So we have written this change in potential as dV. So from this we get the result of electric field, which is equal to minus dV upon dr. So this is the result that relates the electric field and the electric potential, and the term on the right hand side is nothing but the potential gradient, electric potential gradient. So from this equation we simply can say that electric field is nothing but it is equal to negative of the electric potential gradient. So this is the term we have to understand. So electric field from here, it appears to be directed along the direction in which electric potential decreases, and this is signified by this negative charge here. So negative charge in this expression, it simply gives the information that electric field, it is directed in a direction in which electric potential decreases.